Now, other things, seeing that you're back in Bolton, bet you can't believe what's happened to your beloved football club, can you?
Oh, it's amazing. I think it's brilliant what we've done because...
you must be getting a nosebleed, they're so high up the Premiership.
Yeah, I got back one time and we were like, we were fifth in the table, and I thought, wow, check that out, because in LA we don't really get to see the football, I only catch it on the computer and stuff. But yeah, amazing season we've had. I think Owen Coyle's proven himself how good he is, and the team's working together. You know, our captain Kevin Davies, good friend of mine as well. He was at a party with me last week, and you know he's showing how the team should work together, and how calm and collected the team are before they go into a game, and how focused they are, and it's paying off. So I've been there a few times to watch them.
Yeah, you used to do some training there, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, I used to go to training ground, do a little bit of training with the team, and Owen Coyle's a really nice guy. I think all the managers have been really good, but I think Owen Coyle's just been brilliant.
Well, when we saw you in Abu Dhabi last year, you were saying that you wouldn't mind doing the job yourself because you were a little bit disillusioned. But I think even you'll admit the guy in charge, Owen Coyle, he's done a pretty good job.
He's done a brilliant job because, at one time I think we were all unhappy with the job that the managers were doing with Bolton Wanderers, and Bolton was just going down and down, and we just had to... there were times where we were going to get relegated. That's how close it got. But now, we're at the top, probably top 10. If we finish at the top 10, this season will be a brilliant result for Bolton Wanderers.
Fantastic. On the cricket front, of course, a lot of people may not know this. Your cousin, Saj Mahmood, not part of the England team at the moment, but he'll be desperate to be part of the Ashes-winning England team. Have you been catching any of that?
I've been catching the Ashes. I think it's brilliant. What Team England's got at the moment. I was speaking to Saj about it, and he was more than happy. He was so happy that England won the Ashes. It's a shame he didn't get the chance to play for the team or take part in it. But I'm sure his chance will come again. He's a great player. He's in Australia at the moment himself. I think he's with the second team over there. But he's trying, and hopefully he'll get a chance there. But yes, Saj Mahmood's my cousin, and it's great to see two sportsmen in one family.
Fantastic.
Representing the country.
Has he ever bowled at you? He's quite fast, I hear.
I never let him bowl at me. I'm not the best at cricket. I try to play. I'm a bit of a bowler myself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's in the genes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really a batsman. I've not got the patience to wait and take the time. I like to hit the ball as hard as I can.
So it'll be short and sweet, spectacular, short and sweet.
But when it comes to after
like some of your fights.
Oh yeah, exactly. But after the batting, I like to get off because I like feeling. To be honest with you. So.
Now listen, we're speaking to you here at the Gloves Community Centre in Bolton, which of course is very dear to you, isn't it? Because this is your home, but it's not just your home, and you and your family put a lot of money into this centre, and it's. I was saying to your family, it's like the TARDIS. This place, it seems really small from the outside, and you come in, and it's endless. It's endless, isn't it? Just tell me about this place, and also the service that you provide for the community, because I know that's important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, we get around about 500 kids coming here in and out a week. All different ages. We have different classes. We've got about 5 affiliated and licensed trainers who can look after these young kids. And I think at least their parents know that the kids are going to be safe. They are somewhere where they're not messing around, and they're not going to be hanging around on the street corners. Because nowadays, when kids hang around the street corners, they get in trouble with the police. There's a lot of gun crime, knife crime outside. We want to keep kids away from that, so that's the reason we've got this centre here. And also we've got a computer room where kids can come there, do the homework, do the revision classes, surf the internet, and that's in the back office, because I've got the office in the same building. Also all my PR stuff's done from here. I've got a physio room here. So when I'm training here, I've got all the facilities ready for me as well, because I might pop in, like the next fight's going to be in Manchester. Me and Freddie are going to come 2 weeks before the fight. We're going to train over here just to climatise, get used to the time difference. And I'll be doing all my work over here. So, the centre was built about 2 years ago, and already we've got national champions. We've got kids who have represented the country, and we've got some. Honestly, I was watching a boxing show that we held the other day, and to see the kids develop in such short time, becoming great boxers, and I couldn't really believe it. And Mitch, our trainer, he's doing a great job. We've got Colin who gets a lot of sponsorship for the gym, keeps the gym running as well. We've got a great team. And
it's nice to see, because obviously, you're still young, you've made some money, you made a lot of money, you've got fame, you've got a lot of things that people aspire to. And yet, you understand that you are a role model, not just for young kids, but also, for Asians, for Muslims. There's a lot there to be a role model for.
Definitely, I try my best, because at the end of the day, I love doing boxing, and I think You know, that's what people like me for, is just be myself. And I'm not changing one bit. This I did, you know, from my heart, you know, because that's how much I loved boxing, and boxing changed my life. So I want to give someone that chance so it can change their life, and I want to bring the next Amir Khan at this gym. You know, people say I went to Olympics and won a silver medal. I want the next boxer to come from here to go out there and win a gold medal in the Olympic Games, do one better than Amir Khan. So, you know, it's going to be tough, but you know, this place makes me happy. It's like my home. This, when I walk into this gym and the offices, it's like home for me, because I know it's mine and it's all my hard work, money earned here.
Now, there's something else that's really important to you. Tell me about the function on the 23rd of January and why. Tell me all about why you've got so involved.
Well, first of all, I love helping charity. The function's about charity. You know, we want to show our support towards the Pakistan flood, which happened about 9 months ago, 6 to 9 months ago, and I think so many people were affected. Over 16 million people were affected. A lot of people died, lost their homes, they lost their family members and everything. So I want to, you know, show my support, because now it's the winter season, and I want to, you know, we want to build schools over there, help in any way we could, because me being a Pakistani as well, having family from Pakistan, luckily we weren't affected, but having family from there, I think I should be showing my support. Going down there, I'm like a role model to the young kids in Pakistan. When I went there not long ago, they seen me. And
they know who you are, yeah?
They know who I am. They're over the moon when they seen Amir Khan coming to see them. So, you know, if I can put a smile on their face and show my support and help them, you know, I'm going to do that. So this event that we've got next week is going to be all about helping the young, showing our support towards flood victims, and help the young people, give them a future to look forward to.
So it's raising awareness, and it's also raising funds as well.
That's right.
It's at the Reebok?
At the Reebok Stadium, the Premier Suite. Yeah. It's going to be, we're looking at getting around about 700 people down there. And the tables, each table holds about 10 people, 10 to 12 people, and each ticket's for 75%.
Sounds fantastic. Now, of course, the thing about the floods is, I mean, the whole world was shocked back in the summer when it happened, but of course people move on, don't they?
That's right.
But they're still devastated by the floods back in Pakistan,
aren't
they?
So many people are still affected, and they're not getting their life back. You know, it's very hard for them to get their life back, because they're very poor, and you know, they've not been getting the support that they need. So I want to build that awareness, really. And also now you hear about Australia getting hit by the floods as well. So, you know, these natural disasters are, you know, are really bad, and if I can show my support anyway, you know, I'm happy to do that.
You were very moved, weren't you? I mean, I heard how you know, went and fetched water and sort of handed out food vouchers, and it's something you've never seen before in your life.
Yeah, I remember going to a camp, and there was men there, you know, who were waiting for their turns to get food and stuff, and tickets and vouchers which they could go and buy stuff with. And, you know, there were thirsty kids there, and, you know, you feel so sorry on them, you know. And I'm a boy, you know, these guys were as old enough to be my father, you know, they were like in their 40s and their 50s, and it just makes you, you know, really disappointed, because you think, look how fortunate we are living in a place like England. You know, we get looked after, you know, and any problems, you know, they get dealt with quickly, and there's no politics involved or anything. But a place like Pakistan, you know, you feel so sad about those people there, because they are really nice people, but there's just a lot of politics down there which affects all the poor people out there. And, you know, these poor people have no one really to look at, and if I can go there and show my support, I'm going to do that.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds a very, very worthy project, and you know, good luck for the 23rd, and also good luck for keeping awareness and raising funds for the flood victims. And so the master plan is obviously defend your title again in April at the MEN, and keep on developing, get better and better, sort out Mr. Mayweather, unify all the belts, create a new champion here at the gloves community.
Exactly, a new gold medalist, that's what we want to do. And, you know, boxing is a sport that, you know, so many fights can happen. Who knows, you know, whoever thought Manny Pacquiao was ever going to fight Oscar De La Hoya? So there's fights like that could be made straight away. So, but I'm not saying I'm going to be going fighting someone like Mike Tyson. You know, that's not going to happen. But boxing is a sport which is very exciting. You know, you've got two different styles in boxing. You've got the fighter, you've got the boxer. And one punch in boxing can change a fight. And that's happened, and we just have to be careful. I think that's what makes boxing exciting, because, you know, someone can be in the ring, win the fight, and in the 12th round you might get knocked out. That's what keeps boxing alive. So, you know, it's going to be very exciting. I've got some big things I want to do in the future. Like you said, the Mr. Mayweather's out there, and the big names like the Manny Pacquiaos and them guys. I want to fight them guys.
Well, not Manny.
But not Manny. Like,
he's going to be president of the Philippines soon anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. When I was over there, he was, every shop I went past, he had a picture of him outside. I'm not going to lie to you, I was on a motorcycle, on an ice cream van, everything. Manny was on everywhere. He's got his own program, he's got his own TV show, he's got his own news channel, he's got his, he's bought a movie out, like Spider-Man and Superman in one, that's Manny Pacquiao, so he's made some crazy films, but he's a really down-to-earth guy. You think, it's going to change him that way, that all that stuff's going to change him, but not once it's changed him, and he's so down-to-earth, and he's a really nice guy, and I'm going to be seeing him again in the next few weeks when I go back to LA. I'm going to go back to Philippines after going to LA to continue my training sessions with Manny Pacquiao, and then I'll come back for my fight over here, so I'll send you regards to him. I'll ask him, would you ever fight me?
Yeah, well, listen, and when you get back, Bolton might be top of the Premiership by then.
You never know. You know what? Like I said, anything can happen in sport nowadays. You can't judge anything, and I think Bolton could, because I was very surprised to see them from the bottom table coming right top to the top 5, and I think we slipped a little bit to 7th. But who knows? In sport nowadays, anything can happen. Okay,
Amir. Well, listen, great to meet you again. Good luck over the next few months with the master plan, and particularly good luck with the raising of the funds and the awareness for what is an amazingly worthy cause. And 2 schools you're going to build, aren't you?
You'll be looking at building 2 schools, clean water and stuff. We want to send clothes, because it's the winter period now in Pakistan. We want to send clothing down there, food if we can, and shelters and stuff like that. So we can do as much as we can, and we're looking at raising around £100,000, and 100% of the money is going to go to Pakistan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.